been remarkable for me to see how my relationship with Jesus Christ has changed over the years. I think my first really recognition of the centrality of Him in my life was maybe 16 years ago with my first Christ Renews His Parish experience and weekend here at St. John Newman. We had just moved up from Houston and didn't really know anyone. And there were two things that happened on that weekend for me. One is I realized that I'm not alone, and that sense of wanting to be accepted just for who I am. Although I had that in my wife Julie, I really experienced it with the stories told by other men on that weekend. And I think that changed things, and then the fact that love had always been present in my life. So I realized that Jesus had always been there, and that I hadn't always seen it. And then I began to see it more and more as the years have progressed. And I think with that recognition, I realized that my family wasn't just my family. It was a family that I began to recognize as brothers and sisters in my faith community and beyond. And that really began, I think, a journey for me. It's had ups and downs, but I've come to make Jesus more central in my life as I've grown in learning about what my Catholic faith is, and then I think also prayer. Prayer has really helped to drive Christ central in my life. And when my life is good, I've woken up in the beginning of the day and asked for Jesus to accompany me. And when I don't do that, I miss out. And how have I been accompanied on my faith journey? Well, I mentioned sometimes Julie. Julie was sort of grace given by God to me. And again, sometimes you see things in rearview mirror. And it certainly was what I experienced with Julie. We felt a presence when we exchanged our vows now over 26 years ago. And neither one of us were particularly faith-filled at the time, but we recognized later as we become more faithful that the Holy Spirit was present with us at that time. And then I think at various times since then, the Holy Spirit has placed people in my life to encourage me along my faith journey.